everybody. Welcome to Payments Professor's Electronic Banking Basics Monday. Now, on this Basics of Banking on Monday, we're going to talk about a banking day, a business day, and a calendar day. What is the difference? Business day, banking day, or calendar day, it really does depend on where you look. Now, I'm going to focus in on Reg CC today. According to Reg CC, a banking day is a business day, up to the bank's cutoff hour, of course, and cutoff time, when your institution is open for substantially all of its banking activities. I do want to make a note, I'm saying bank a lot, but I also mean credit unions. When you read regulations, sometimes they only mention one, not the other. But it does encompass both. Okay, it is important when you understand what a banking day is, because Reg CC states when deposits of various types must be made available to your customers, which is measured in business days following the banking day on which the deposit is made. Business and banking days, all right, real fun, right? Well, if we look at 12 CFR section 229.2 in the definitions, well, let's just refer to it as Reg CC subpart A. First of all, we're going to find banking day means that part of any business day on which an office of a bank is open to the public for carrying out substantially all of its banking functions. Business day means a calendar day other than Saturday or Sunday, January 1st, the third Monday in January, the third Monday in February, the last Monday in May, July 4th, which is coming up this week, the first Monday in September, the second Monday in October, November 11th, the fourth Thursday in November, and December 25th and January 1st. Now, if the date does fall on a Sunday, it will be the next Monday that will become the non-business day. And a lot of that is according to the Appendix E commentary. Now, if we look at banking day and business day, and this is in 229.2 section G, it says the EFA Act defines business day as any day excluding Saturday, Sundays, and legal holidays. A legal holiday, however, is not defined, and there's a variety of local holidays together with the practice of some banks to close midweek. It still happens in some places. That makes the EFA Act's definition really difficult to apply. So if we look at the commentary, the board believes that the two kinds of business days are relevant. First, when determining the day when the funds are deposited or when a bank must perform certain actions, such as, things like returning a check. The focus should be on a day that the bank is actually open for business. Now, second, when counting days for the purposes of determining when funds must be available under the regulation or when notice of non-payment must be received by the depository bank, there would be confusion and uncertainty in trying to follow the schedule of a particular bank. And there is less need to identify a day when a particular bank is open. Most banks that act as intermediaries, large correspondents and Federal Reserve banks, follow the same holiday schedule. Accordingly, the regulation has two definitions. Business day generally follows the standard Federal Reserve Bank holiday schedule, which is followed by most large institutions, almost every institution that I know of. And banking day is defined to mean that part of a business day on which a bank is open for substantially all of its banking activities. The definition of banking day corresponds to the definition of banking day in UCC 4, and that's in section 104A3, except that a banking day is defined in terms of a business day. So what's that mean? If a bank is open on Saturday or Sunday, it might be a banking day for the purposes of UCC, but it would not be a banking day for the purposes of Reg CC, because Saturday is never a business day under the regulation. Let's keep going, though. The definition of banking day is phrased in terms of when an office of a bank is open. So that indicates that a bank may observe a banking day on a per branch basis. A deposit made at an ATM or an off-location facility like a remote deposit or a lockbox, something like that, is considered made at the branch holding the account into which the deposit is made for the purpose of determining the day of deposit. All other deposits are considered made at the branch at which the deposit is received. For example, funds deposited in an ATM are considered deposited at the time they were received at the ATM. On a calendar day, that is a banking day for the branch or other location of the depository bank at which the account is maintained. Now, a deposit received with an ATM before the ATM's cutoff hour is considered deposited on that banking day. And a deposit received at an ATM after the ATM's cutoff hour is considered deposited on the next banking day of the branch or other location where the account is maintained. It's important on where the account is maintained. On a calendar day, that is not a banking day for the account holding location, all ATM deposits are considered deposited on that location's next banking day. Now, this rule is for determining the day of deposit and also would apply to a deposit at an off-premise location, like a night depository or, again, a lockbox, which is considered deposited when removed from the facility and made available for processing. Pretty interesting, right? Now, if an unstaffed facility, such as a night lockbox, is on the premises of the financial institution, the day of deposit is determined by the banking day at the branch at which the deposit is received, whether or not it is the branch at which the account is maintained. Wow, that is really a lot of information. What's it all really mean? Well, you need to understand how it's going to apply to your financial institution based off of when you're open and where the branch is, and if it's commercial or consumer too, because we saw in commercial some of that come up from UCC 4. Especially if you have any special holidays, like I know I grew up in Hawaii and they have King Kamehameha Day, or you go up in the Massachusetts area and they have a Patriots Day. Now, thanks for watching. If you want to, please comment below, send me a message, or email me, kevin@paymentsprofessor.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic day. Look forward to seeing you in future videos.